Alright, Morganville, if it's a fact war you want, then it's a fact war you'll get. I'm declaring war, and it starts right now. Chuck Norris went as Chuck Norris on Halloween. He got twice as much candy as everybody else. Chuck Norris lost his virginity before his dad did. Jesus owns and wears a bracelet that says, "What would Chuck Norris do?" If a tree falls down in the middle of a forest and no one is around to hear it, rest assured, Chuck Norris heard it. Chuck Norris can stop time simply by looking at a clock and flexing. The official symbol for Chuck Norris is a middle finger on fire. If you stare at the American flag long enough, a 3D image of Chuck Norris pops right out. Chuck Norris's genes aren't a double helix. They're barbed wire. Similar to a Russian nesting doll, if you were to break Chuck Norris open, you would find another Chuck Norris inside, only smaller and angrier. Chuck Norris refers to himself in the fourth person. Chuck Norris can charge a cell phone simply by rubbing it against his beard. Chuck Norris can lift a mountain over his head with one arm, and with the other arm make a perfect pitcher of Kool-Aid. Every single cell in Chuck Norris's body has a small beard. Chuck Norris is so fast, he could run around the world and punch himself in the back of the head. When Chuck Norris farts, it smells like freshly baked cinnamon rolls. I really want to smell Chuck Norris's farts right now. Chuck Norris's tears can cure cancer. Too bad he's never cried. Chuck Norris only allows Jackie Chan to live because he loves Chris Tucker movies. Chuck Norris once ordered a Big Mac at Burger King and got one. What up, Morganville? What up? Still not even done yet. I got a hell of a lot more coming. Here we go. Chuck Norris once had a heart attack. His heart lost. Chuck Norris may not know where you live, but he knows where you'll die. Chuck Norris was originally hired to play the role of Jack Bauer in the show 24. Producers changed their minds once they realized that the show would only last 17 minutes. It's a little known fact that only 3 things will survive during an apocalypse. Cockroaches, Chuck Norris, and Chuck Norris's beard. When the boogeyman goes to sleep every night, he checks his closet for Chuck Norris. Ozzy Osbourne once bit the head off a bat. Not to be outdone, Chuck Norris then bit the head off of Batman. Bill Gates lives in constant fear that Chuck Norris's PC will soon crash. Chuck Norris's calendar goes straight from March 31st to April 2nd. No one fools Chuck Norris. If Chuck Norris was a woman, he'd never get a period. He'd have an exclamation point. In the early 90s, Chuck Norris once ran for Senate. He won both seats. Chuck Norris once squeezed an M&M so hard it turned into a Skittle. A cobra once bit Chuck Norris's leg. After 5 days of excruciating pain, the cobra died. Chuck Norris's real name is Switchblade Killingsworth. He changed it to Chuck Norris because it sounded tougher. The Greek pronunciation of Chuck Norris's name is Zeus. Chuck Norris once found himself between a rock and a hard place. It was then that he realized he was standing between 2 mirrors. Chuck Norris is actually the only person who could punch you in the back of the face. Never, ever say, "Eat my heart out" around Chuck Norris. He will. A picture of Chuck Norris is worth 2,000 words. Chuck Norris can make your nose bleed just by staring at it. Chuck Norris can eat a Rubik's Cube and poop it out solved. Chuck Norris doesn't believe in German. Every single piece of furniture in Chuck Norris's house is a total gem. Last but not least, rather than being born like any normal child, Chuck Norris decided to punch his way out of his mother's womb, hence the term C-section. Alright, Morganville, the war is on. I challenge you to another round. Do your worst. This video is also dedicated to Robert Maxwell. Go check out his channel. It's called RobinMax500. I hear he's coming out with a new episode of My Room. I'm planning on doing a new episode of My Room. I'm also going to be working on a couple more new videos now that I got new batteries. Thanks to Morganville. It's a big thank you right there, because I couldn't be doing this without her, without any batteries.